Alright guys, it's Fury here from Erebos Gaming. So today we're returning to a series which kind of come to an abrupt end a while ago. There was no explanation for why the series ended and we would like to apologise about that. What happened was we had next gen consoles that came out, we had other things going on within Erebos Gaming, and the series wasn't that popular when we were releasing the videos back then. So it kind of got put on the back shelf and we never returned to the series. But over the past year we've seen some really supportive comments from you guys. Some of you guys have said you've been coming back, checking to see if any more videos have been added to the series, and there hadn't been. So we would really like to apologise to you guys especially. But with that out of the way, coming back to the series, I hadn't played this game for a while. It's on last gen console, I hadn't touched this game in a long time. And when I came back, loaded it up, my title defense was against Mike Tyson. So back when I did the series before, we got to champion. We were the champ, the heavyweight champ, on greatest of all time mode. But we didn't get to be greatest of all time on greatest of all time difficulty. So that's why we're getting back to it, to get there. So I came back, my title defense was against Mike Tyson. You guys know how powerful and how dangerous Mike Tyson can be. So I came back, hadn't touched the game for ages, and he was my first defense. I had to take it cautious. You guys will see whether my unbeaten run continues. You guys know I haven't lost in this. I haven't lost a single match in the career. So you guys will just have to wait and see whether that continues or not. But anyway guys, I hope that you're hyped that the series is coming back. Again, we do apologise that the series did end. But anyway, onwards and upwards, let's get on with the video. So guys, welcome back to the series. So as I said in the intro, our first defence is Mike Tyson. So I go ahead and decide to choose defensive specialist as far as training is concerned, just to get the old cogs greased, you know, just get back into the game, get a feel for it again. So that's what I decided to do. Go defensive, just get used to just moving around, getting on the back foot, you know, just getting a little bit defensive. So defensive specialist, I can't even remember how I used to go about this, but I decided to just sort of get used to getting the old jab straight, getting the range with this character again. Obviously this guy's got totally different dimensions than Mike Tyson, you know, it's not going to be the same as fighting Mike Tyson, and I certainly wouldn't be going this close to Mike Tyson in the fight, but I just decided I want to get a decent score, because the better score, the more stats are going to be attributed to the character, so I just want to get a reasonable score first and foremost. So just sort of getting used to it, getting used to the range. The ironic thing is with this defensive specialist is you don't necessarily need to be defensive. You know, you can see I'm just going forward here and just tagging him with shots. I think I'm just trying to knock him down, you know, just to get extra points. I think you get like 5,000, I think, for knocking him down. You do take a lot of points for being hit, which is like a big concern, but especially when you're walking forward as far as I'm going. But getting the counters and stuff like that, that's seriously helping towards the score. So you can already see I'm on 14,000 points with a minute left, so that's not too bad. So just carrying on as I'm going, trying to do that step back power straight. That's one thing that is critical in this game. The step back power straight is probably the most important combination of buttons you can press to win at any stage on Fight Night, whether it's multiplayer or champion mode or legacy mode. The step back power straight is an absolute crucial move to do, and if you guys don't know how to do it yet, you seriously need to learn how to do it, because it is just really powerful with almost any character in the game. In fact, I'd probably say any character it is powerful with. So just carrying on the same thing really. I'm just trying to get over, I think it's 20,000 for champion, so the champion rank. So as soon as I get over 20,000 I'm happy. Anything more than that's just a bonus really. I don't think you get any extra bonus for getting over 20,000 anyway. So knocked him down again there. Pretty much secured the 20,000 there, I think. Yeah, there we go. On 22,000. Ideally now I should probably just be walking away and doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is blocking shots and parrying shots and sidestepping and all the rest of it. But you know what I'm like. I just still go in no matter what. So that's that part done. I think I just do that same thing again, if I remember right. I just go back into the defensive specialist again, just to get the extra, you know, defensive attributes, I suppose. It's not gonna be as easy this time. I'm only gonna be on like 50% stamina, but go ahead and do it anyway, because YOLO, you know, who cares? It doesn't really matter. Even if I get knocked out or something on this, it's not gonna make a difference to the career. So you can see I'm on 50% stamina, so it's a lot harder to do. So I'm just going for that step back power straight, just trying to tag him with a shot and knock him down again. I don't think I'll get champion with 50% stamina. I mean, it's possible to do. Don't get me wrong. You know, if I did this the way you're supposed to do it, and you know, block shots and sidestep shots, it probably wouldn't be too hard. But you know what I'm like. Just going for knockouts all the time, always trying to knock them out. Just get maximum points. from the knockouts, but you know, I don't think it paid off. But either way, I think with champion rank from the first go, I don't think it matters too much, you know. So here we go. Same old stuff. This guy is quite a bit taller, so it's not as easy anyway to sort of play this sort of outside game. I went for a cheeky uppercut there, I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah, it's not a great score, not a great way of doing it. This is certainly not the way you'd normally go about business, but hey-ho, it is what it is. Got absolutely tagged there by him. That's just, you know, just pure rustiness on my part, you know. Just haven't played this game for a while. Took a heavy shot there, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. I mean, I think that kind of spurred me to think, yeah, you know, I can't be doing this the way I had been doing it before. I've got to try and block some shots to get a decent score. But obviously not yet, because I'm still throwing punches at the guy, you know. I don't know why I'm still doing that. But I think, yeah, now is where I actually start trying to be a little bit more defensive. Just trying to hold the block up, you know, when he throws the punch, just try and get as many points as I can. And he punched straight through my guard there. I think that's a stamina issue more than anything. I think normally I would be able to block all of these shots, but yeah, he's just getting through because of the stamina, I think. Don't know why I'm just standing there waiting to get tagged though. I guess I was just trying to get above 15,000, which unfortunately I didn't. But on with the fight anyway. Training's out the way, here's the fight. So Mike Tyson, you know he's extremely dangerous all the time. The only time he isn't dangerous is when his stamina is just on absolutely nothing. But you can see there his stamina dropped a hell of a lot. With that step back, I probably should have gone in there. But I've played Tyson on Fight Now mode before, on Greatest of All Time, and I've been winning the fight. I've been winning the fight up until round 7, 8. And then he's just turned around, whacked me with a left hook, and I'm on the floor. That's it. It's over. You know, there's no getting up process involved with Mike Tyson a lot of the time. If he knocks you out, he knocks you out. There's no messing about. So I don't want that to happen on this mode. There's no going back. You've only got one chance to fight. The belt's on the line. It's a defense for the title, but not only that, I don't want it to impact the fact that I want to get greatest of all time on this. So I do not want to be getting knocked out, really. I think I could still get knocked down or knocked out and still get the greatest of all time rank. In fact, I'm certain you can, but I don't really know the mechanics of it. I don't really know whether you get that quicker if you don't get knocked out or whatever. But either way, I want to keep an unblemished record if possible. So, more of the same, really. Just trying to stay on the back foot, let him throw shots. Like you see there, he's throwing shots and just wasting. That's working in my favour, really. Any sort of shots that are landing are not going to be good. You know, when he throws that big looping right hand, they're the ones that can just knock you spark out cold. So you can see I'm just trying to avoid them at all costs. The body shots I'm not too concerned with, because I don't think his body shots are quite as powerful as his headshots. I mean, they're powerful, don't get me wrong, they do damage, but they're not the same as the headshots. It's the headshots I'm trying to avoid more than anything. Now, I don't want to be on the ropes here. I really do not want to be on the ropes with Mike Tyson. And I'm quite fortunate that he grabbed me, to be honest. I need to start moving out. As you can see, I do move away from the ropes, move towards the middle of the ring, and just regain some sort of control over the fight. And more to the point, getting control over the range, because that is the crucial part when fighting someone like Mike Tyson. If you're an outside fighter especially, it's the range is the key fact. You want to keep that range, get in that sweet spot. I think I mentioned in the previous episodes of this, and if not, I should have. There's a sweet spot on this game. There's always a sweet spot with every character, and that's when you've got full extension on your punches. Where I just was then was not the sweet spot. I'm too close. Where I am there, when I landed the jab straight, that's the sweet spot. When your hands are at full extension. That's the range you want to get into, especially if you're an outside fighter, because your shot's going to be doing a significant amount of damage, whereas their shots either can't reach you or they won't be in their sweet spot. Unless you're fighting a mirror match against the same character, which is obviously impossible on Legacy, but you know, someone with the exact same reach, then you'd both have the same sweet spot, if that makes sense. So I'm always trying to find that sweet spot against him just to do damage. So obviously we're in round 2. I think the game plan's going okay. I haven't let him tag me with too many shots, and you can see that my health and stamina is almost untouched, which is where I want to be, really. You can see his stamina's dropped quite a lot. Obviously, as I said before, he's always dangerous. Mike Tyson is always dangerous, no matter what stamina he's on, really. unless obviously he's on ridiculously low stamina, which is probably the only exception. But I still wouldn't want to take a shot off him even then. So I'm throwing jab straights while he's a bit too close, but that's just setting it up so I can step back and do the jab straight and get much more leverage on the punches and therefore do a bit more damage. You can see I'm quite in the sweet spot there, didn't quite do as much damage, but you can see this whole fight, the jab straight is just going to carry the whole way through. And that is the key point for this, is the jab straight. If I started going in there and started trading hooks with him, I'd be on the floor before you could say boo. And I think you guys know that as well. So not the most entertaining of fights from my part, but at the end of the day, it's a fight and you know he's dangerous. And that left hand could have seriously done damage then. It was very fortunate that didn't do more damage than it did. I think it was more of a glancing shot. But if that left hand that he did was definitely a power left hand, and if he'd have landed that, it could have been curtains. So what's that? That's the end of the round. We're on to round 3 now, and looks like Big Ray's unlocked some trunks. There you go, Ray. Congratulations to Ray. You know, good to see some people are still playing. And yeah, so more of the same stuff really. I think because the stamina is getting a little bit lower, when I can I'll try and slip in a quick body shot just to make that stamina drain just a little bit faster, because as I said, that's going to be the key. Let him burn out, then I can start actually doing some damage. And I think the way that it's going, I think that he'll probably come in with some shots and I'll be able to catch him with the left right, and that's my sort of game plan as I was fighting this fight. Is I was thinking, right, there's going to be a time where he's going to come in with these shots, he's going to be missing, he's going to miss a couple of shots, I'll land the jab straight and put him down. Hopefully, that was my idea. But again, it's the same tactic regardless. It'd be the same tactic whether I thought that or whether I just thought, hey, I'll do this and win on points. Now this character's got like max jab, max right hand anyway, so my jab can literally stop them in the tracks. The right hand can close the show anyway, so it's unlikely this is going to go to points either way. But you know Mike Tyson's extremely dangerous. I think I got a little bit cocky there. I could have probably chased him down and maybe got a knockdown, but didn't want to risk it because one uppercut or one left hand, and like I say, on the stamina that he's on now, well within range of getting a one-shot knockout. Well within range. So, you know, you can always see that left hand. I don't know if you guys have checked the stats of Mike Tyson, but his left hook is the same as Isaac Frost. It's at 20, it's maxed out. And when something's maxed out and you put a power shot on it, it can seriously just close the show in one hit. And it seems to happen more often when the computer's playing the character than when a real person is. You know, it doesn't happen too much online if you're Mike Tyson getting the one-shot knockout. But if you fight Mike Tyson on Greatest of All Time, it happens quite frequently, to be honest with you. You guys can test out yourself. Stick Mike Tyson against as your opponent, put it on Greatest of All Time, and watch how many times he's in the one-shot knocks you out. It's quite regular. As I say, I did it myself. Went on Fight Now. I think I was Ali, he was Tyson. And I think it was like round 2 or something. I walked in, doing a left right, and then bang, he just put me straight out cold. And it does happen quite a lot. You know, it's not a rarity. So here we go. That is what I was looking for. Just trying to catch him so his stamina was low. Double jab, right hand, just closes the show. You can see better angle there. You know, this game never gets old. They need to make another Fight Night, guys. I have made a video on the channel about the future of Fight Night. And at the time of making that video, I really wasn't confident at all that they'd make another Fight Night, because EA is all about the money and stuff like that. But as it's a business, I guess it should be. But I do think we may see another Fight Night now, and maybe I can make a video about that. If you guys want to hear more about that, please leave a comment down below, and I can maybe make an updated video on that. But as it stands, we're still in the fight. So just more of the same. We've knocked him down. That's a very good sign. But you don't want to get too careless. And you can see I'm starting to be a little bit more aggressive now than I was before. And, you know, that is what it is. You know, when you get knocked down, it's hard to just stick to what you were doing before. Sometimes you just want to just go in there and get the job done. But I can see that I'm doing a lot of damage, especially with these jab rights. Well, only with these jab rights. It's like all I'm throwing. The jab right hand is really, really effective against any short-range fighter if you're a long-range guy. That is just the way you fight. You guys, I've spoken about this before, there's certain fight styles you take. You either fight on the back foot with the jab rights, or you fight up close and personal with the hooks and the jab. You know, it's just the way that it is. And it's the style of the fight. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing as a brawler. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as an outside fighter. But if the outside fighter does it right, that happens. You know, that happens. This sort of stuff. They come forward, jab, right hand, right to the side of the head. That's it. You know, there's not much more to be said. You know, that's just what happens. He comes in, throws the hook, misses, jab, right hand, and he's going to be kissing the carpet. There we go. Jab, with the right hand. Even the ref doesn't know what's happening. The ref's like, what's going on here? That was quick. Bang, bang. So he's lying down, he's having a bit of a nap. He's going to get up though, it's greatest of all time. Of course he's going to get up. He's staggering though, he's weak. But even still, on that stamina that he's on now, he's still well capable of doing damage. And you guys might think, oh yeah, you know, you're making out Tyson. You're making out Tyson's all this big bad guy. But he really is dangerous. You guys, if you don't believe me, put the game in, greatest of all time, you fight Mike Tyson, you'll see that he ain't easy, you know. If you don't do what I'm doing there, it becomes a very, very hard fight. And a very long fight if you don't do it right. If I'd have done that tactic wrong, I could have been going for round after round and him still catching me every now and again. It's either a really long fight if you do it wrong, or a really short fight because you get knocked out. You know, I think that's just quite a medium ground. So again, knocked him down again, that jab right hand, and that's all she wrote, folks. That's it. We beat him. The first title defence. I don't think it's our first title defence, to be honest, or it may well be actually. I can't remember if it was, but a title defence. We got the belts. I think one of them might be a pound belt. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look at that. But definitely the world heavyweight belt. Still got the belt. Tyson was not taking it from us. I think the next fight we'll try to take. We'll take whoever's number one for the next fight, and then we'll have a little look about. You see, pretty accurate punches through no uppercuts, as you can understand, no left hooks as well. What did I throw? I threw a couple of right hooks, but like I say, the fight gets carried with left, right hands. When you're a long range guy, the fight's going to get carried with left, right hands, and obviously straights. I'm talking about, you know. Obviously, the fight's going to be left, right hand. You're not going to throw him with your feet. You know what I mean? Jab, right hand is what I'm talking about. The straights. So all the stats are on the up. You can see I haven't lost a fight yet. We actually did the challenge as well, which I just realised. Knock your opponent out in under so many rounds. You get that quite often. So you can see our legacy rating. We're champion. We want to get superstar, then Hall of Famer. As I usually do, go onto settings, show you guys that I am on greatest of all time. There you go, guys. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. First episode back, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.